Thank you for stopping by to listen to my dad, Larry Witcher, otherwise known as the Professor of Useless Knowledge. I hope you enjoy it.
We're going to bring the professor in here. We got a very important decision to make here. There's a crisis going on right now, and Larry's going to tell us what to do. There's a crisis right now in Bethlehem, Georgia. Uh-oh. Alert, alert, alert. There is a chicken in the middle of the road that has fallen off a chicken truck and is standing there and don't know which way to go and is scared to death. Now, this chicken has escaped death, but Becky called us and said that this poor chicken is in the middle of the road. She would stop and get it, but she's on her way to work, and she can't help it. Larry, what can we do? What can we do?
We can call out this squad that used to work on Millage Avenue up here at Monroe when the chicken processing plant was down there.
Yeah.
That was right across from the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
They would get out of the crates out there quite often, and they was a bunch that would run them chickens down and never got them in the chicken processing plant to carry them home with them. So we'll find one of them, send him up there.
Yeah.
If the chicken, is he right under the red light?
Yeah, he's right in the middle of the road, okay, she said, well, and he's wandering around in circles.
Well, he's a law-abiding chicken because he's standing under the light, and he don't know when his time to go. Somebody throw a rock at him.
She said, I don't know why he don't run out of the road. I said, well, he's been in a house with 20,000 of his best friends and buddies, and he don't know where they're at.
That's right. He's lost.
He's lost, yeah.
But maybe somebody will come by. Somebody go rescue that chicken.
I'd
have to go down toward Madison, or I would go get him.
You're going the other direction.
I'm going the other way.
Somebody's going to get that chicken, and when you do, I want you to call us and say, I have rescued the chicken.
That would be a good deed for somebody to do. And now, the elections is just about over. Some of them may have some runoffs. But I was asked one time, Julio, about the sheriff. Who was the sheriff? How far at a certain time?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you something this morning that might be of interest to a lot of people, and some may think, well, that's the dullest thing I ever heard in my life.
Okay.
But in this county, the people who, see, we've been here in Walton County, here for 196 years.
Mm-hmm.
And out of that 196 years, in 1818, we started. Thomas McClendon was the first county surveyor ever elected in Walton County.
Yeah.
Gerald Batchelor holds that job now.
Okay.
Joe M. Williams held it the longest. He held that job for 41 years. And the Superior Court clerk, Julio,
yeah,
there had been 15 Superior Court clerks in this 196 years. Vince Harrison got choked up. Mm-hmm. Vince Harrison was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
John Pryor Edwards held the job for 33 years, Julio.
No, didn't know.
And Kathy Kesey Trott, she is that one there now.
Oh, yeah, Kathy Trost, yeah.
Kathy Trost,
yeah.
She holds it now. She's the president holder. They've been only 15 in that job since it was started in 196 years.
How about that?
Now, in the ordinary, in 1976, the name was changed to a probate judge.
Mm-hmm.
Job Smith was the first ordinary judge.
Yeah.
We got George A. Garrett and J.B. Blassingame. A lot of folks remember J.B. Blassingame.
Sure do. I knew Mr. J.B.
Well, each one of them held it for 31 years each.
Mm-hmm.
That's 62 years total. They did. Bruce Wright is the president, probate judge.
Yeah, yeah.
And the sheriffs, we had a hard time keeping sheriffs. We had 55 of them.
55 sheriffs?
55 sheriffs. Started in 1918. Fair Trammell was the first one. Fair H. Trammell was the first one. Joe Chapman is the present day.
Yeah.
Now, who held that position the longest?
Franklin Thornton.
Franklin Thornton held it for 27 years.
Yeah.
He was the longest one on it. But out of all of the county offices, the person who was elected and reelected that held it the longest was the county surveyor, Joe M. Williams.
Okay.
He held it for 41 years. The next closest was John Pryor Edwards, held the job for 33 years, his job. Ben J. Edwards, he was the clerk of court.
Yeah.
He only held it for 3 months. Don't know what
3
happened.
months? Did he get sick? Did he
months.
die? What?
Don't know. He either held it for, he held it for 3 months, either died or got run off with. Now the Joe M. Williams,
Yeah.
the county surveyor,
Yeah.
he was my uncle.
Okay.
So he says that, I asked him once, I said, what does the county need a surveyor for?
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, now we really don't hardly ever have to have one.
Mm-hmm.
That was when they got this tree, Julio, at the corner of yours and Mr. Jones's property.
Yeah.
Both of you claimed a tree.
Oh, I see.
Wasn't no problem till the tree got to be about 6 foot. So, and he said the worst one that you had was when a stream, little branch, ditch, was the property line.
Yeah.
And when the water changes the ditch, then each one wants that property. So that's why you need it. And Joe Williams never campaigned, Julio.
Never did campaign?
Never did campaign. And in the last years, when he was there, he never even qualified. The people of somebody else, like Mr. Emmett Williams, would qualify him, pay his fee, and they just reelect him because there wasn't nobody else to serve in that position.
How about that?
When Will Gregg came along, Will Gregg was a surveyor after Joe M. Williams, and he held it until when he left. Now we have the Bachelor boy. Gerald Bachelor is now the county surveyor.
What about that?
I was going to call Gerald and ask him how many official jobs he had done, but I didn't get to last night when I got through going through all of this information. But what started all this was a man called me and wanted to know who was the sheriff when the 1946 lynching took place.
Okay.
You got any idea?
No, I don't. Who was it?
Emory S. Gordon.
Okay.
Doc Charles Lewis Howard went in 1948.
I was going to say what? I was going to say Doc Charles was right in there somewhere.
He and Lewis Howard went in 1948.
Okay.
Now on them, I've got a combined where they served, because Lewis would serve one term.
Yeah.
Then Doc would serve the next term, and they'd switch about. But they didn't get as many years together as Frank Thornton did.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
So,
thank you, Mr. Norman.
If anybody wants to know something about it, if they give me a call, I can give them I'll give them a copy of it, all the way back from 1818.
That would be interesting. That would be great. Yeah. Okay, Larry. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for the information this morning.
See you come later.
Okay, thank you, Larry. There he goes. That's Professor